Hello everyone, hope you are doing well. Welcome to Data Analytics full course. Today we are going to learn about measures in Microsoft Power BI. Why to use measures in our Microsoft Power BI or any other visualization tool that we are going to learn. What is the concept of measures and DAX? That is what data analytics expression in our data analytics career, why it is required, measures are required in Microsoft Power BI, that we are going to learn. Measures are one of the most important topic in Power BI. Okay, there are two types of measures, that is what implicit and explicit. Everything we are going to learn today, why to use this measures in our Power BI practically and theoretically. Both we are going to learn today. Welcome to our YouTube channel, that is what Analytics Academy. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe to our channel. Okay, this is our day 28 of Power BI sessions. Till now we have completed 27 sessions of Microsoft Power BI, where we have completed 3 projects also of Power BI. Okay, on our playlist we have uploaded all the sessions from day 1 to day 27. On our playlist it has been uploaded. Okay, if you have not watched that, if you have not practiced, go on our playlist and please learn that. Okay, then only come to our day 28, because everything is linked to each other and it is based on projects also. Okay, all sessions, all the visuals, that also I have taught. Okay, on our day 1 to day 27, all the visuals also we have completed. And this is our day 28 of Power BI session, where we are going to learn about measures in Power BI. So let's start our today video. First of all, I want to tell you about measures. Measure is what? Single aggregated value for a table column. Okay, why to use measures? Okay, first there are two types of measures in Power BI. Okay, implicit measure, and second is what? Explicit measure. Now when we will come to point of implicit measure, implicit measures are predefined measures. Okay, it is predefined option which is provided by Power BI. Okay, practically also we are complete today. Okay, with our live data I am going to teach you. Okay, how to use measures. Okay, formula also we are going to complete today. But first we will come to theoretical, that is what? Measures. Measure is single aggregated value. Okay, if we want a single value particular for a particular visual, particular table, okay, particular column, if we want single value, for that we are using measures. We are making the measures. Okay, we are creating measures by using the formulas. Okay, on our Power Query. Now measures are created mostly for the total count, right? Total count, if we want average value. Okay, average revenue, that profit, loss. Okay, on our card visual, mostly we are using for that purpose, we are creating measures. Okay, this is first point. Then the types of measures are what? There are two types of measures. First is what? Implicit measure, and second type is what? Explicit measure. Implicit measure is predefined measure. Okay, which is predefined by Microsoft Power BI, it is provided. Now on our projects also, and plus from our day 1 to day 27, I have taught you all the what is the measure, that also we have learned. But we when we are coming to the sum, okay, when we are dragging particular column to our values, right? Every sessions, every day we have seen that. Okay, particular column we are dragging to values, right? And if we want the count of particular that column, average, mean value, max value, average, okay, maximum value, sum, count, that is predefined. It is provided by clicking on right click. Okay, it is predefined, right? If we want sum, count, minimum, maximum, okay, it is predefined. Practically also we are going to see it today. Okay, and explicit is what? Explicit measure is we are creating that measure. Okay, that is what explicit measure. Okay, Particularly, we are using DAX formula, okay, for creating measures. Okay, measure is what? Single aggregated value. And what is the formula of measure? Measure is equal to column, table name and column name. Okay, that is what we are using measure. For example, if we want some value, okay, for particular, my column is there, right? For that column, for if I want the total profit, okay, only total profit, then I will be using measure is equal to measure is equal to function name, then table name, and then particular column name. Okay, for example measures is equal to, if I want some value, okay, then I will be writing the function what? Sum. Then measures is equal to function, that some function is what? Sum is equal to particular table name. Now table name will be sheet 1, okay, and column name will what we want? Profit. Okay, that column name we will drag there. Okay, that is what measure. So let's take the practically sessions of our measures. Okay, how to use explicit measure, that we are going to see. Okay, what is DAX? Okay, what is the formula, how to use the formula of measures, that particularly also we are going to see practically. Okay, I hope you have understood the theoretical everything, why we are using measures. Okay, measure is single aggregated value. If we want the single value for a particular column, for that purpose we are using measures. Okay, there are two types, that is what? Implicit, and second is what? Explicit. Implicit is predefined, provided by Microsoft Power BI. When we are dragging particular what? Column to our values field, okay, it provides us multiple options, that it can be sum, mean value, maximum value, count. Okay, it is predefined, provided. But explicit is what? We are using measure. Okay, means we are using the formula, okay, DAX formula, okay, for creating a explicit measure as per our requirement. For that purpose we are using explicit. Okay, let's say practically. Hey everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel Analytics Academy. As I said that we are going to see the practical also of measures. Okay, theoretical we have seen that measure is a single aggregated value, and now we are going to see the practically. Okay, how to use measures, what are the types. Okay, how we are using that type, particular implicit and explicit measures in our Power BI. Okay, so let's start our practically. Okay, if you are new to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon. Okay, and our this is our day 28. Okay, if you have not completed other sessions, okay, of our Power BI on playlist I have uploaded, please go through that sessions also. Okay, so here we can see, as I said, that there are two types of measures: implicit measures and explicit measures. Okay, what is a implicit measures? That when we drag particular column, okay, as I said, okay, on our theoretical also I said you that if I am having the one one table, right, it will be sheet 1, right. On sheet 1 I am having multiple columns from activity plan to status. Okay, this many columns I am having. Okay, and if I want implicit measures, means for example if I want count for particular contractor, okay, count for particular contractor, I will drag one, I will take it one card. Okay, here I will take one card, simple card I will take. Okay, okay, and I will be using here contractor. Now here you can see we have taken which we are visual, we are working on card, right, and column name is what? Contractor. Okay, now if I want single value, okay, that will be, if I want count, not I want only count of my contractor. Okay, then here you can see the all the implicit measures, that is what? Predefined measures which is provided. Now here first, last, count, distinct and count, these four are implicit measures. Okay, That is what predefined measures which is provided by Microsoft Power BI. And last you can see that new quick measure. Okay, downside you can see it is a new quick measure, that is what explicit measure. Okay, if we want counter, okay, counter function or any other function, okay, which is not given here, right? First, last, count, distinct, count, these four function is predefined. Okay, that are called implicit measures. Okay, and for example, if I want counter, okay, for particular my values, or if I want any other function, okay, then I will be using explicit measure. Okay, average also not given here, right? If I want average of particular my column, okay, then I will be using what? Explicit measure. Okay, only four function what? First, last, count, distinct and count. These four are implicit measure which is predefined measure provided by Microsoft Power BI. Okay, we know that measure is single aggregated value. Now what is the single aggregated value? Okay, some may not know what is the single aggregated value. Okay, okay, here you can see if I will click on count. Okay, count of contractor. I have clicked on count of contractor. Now here you can see the single aggregated value. Okay, that is one value. That is what? Count value of particular contractor. Okay, on my data, how many contractors are there? All the counts had been provided. Okay, okay, and if I want any other, okay, if here how many options are given? Four implicit measures are given, right? First, last, count. If I want count this thing, here you can see 15. Okay, that is what? Single value, single count distinct value for a particular column. Okay, if I want first, then also I can click. Okay, now which is the first contractor, that also is we are using. Okay, single value. Okay, single value. Okay, not the two values are together. Okay, not only not first and last value are together, that is not the measure. Okay, measure is what? Single value. Okay, for a particular column. Okay, if I want last name of the particular, that it has been came, right? This is what implicit measure. Okay, implicit measure is what? Single aggregated value for a particular column. Okay, and for predefined, okay, predefined inbuilt, okay, inbuilt implicit functions, okay, that is provided by Power BI. Okay, and what is explicit? If I want average value, okay, any other function, okay, any other value which is not provided, okay, here, then we will be using explicit measure. And to create explicit measure, we are having multiple options to create. How to create the explicit measures? We are having multiple options to create. Now here also you can see option is given to new keep measure. Okay, from here also you can create, or from our data also. Okay, data pane also you can create. Just right click on particular any column. Here you can see new measure, right? That is also given. Okay, new measure is provided. Okay, or you can from here also directly you can create. Okay, now third, how we can create? Third, we can create from Power Query. Okay, on Power Query directly we can write the formula for a particular value, particular column. Directly we can create measure. Okay, now what's the formula of the measure? Okay, if we have to use the formula, okay, that is what? DAX formula for it. Okay, it will be measure name. Okay, that particular column name. Okay, after that, measure is equal to function name, column name, and then table name. Okay, Rest I will explain you practically. Now this is our power query. Okay, to create measure, third option is what you have to write the custom column you have to create. From that you will be writing the measure name. Measure is equal to function, measure is equal to function, table name and column name. Okay, for example, if my column name is activity plan, okay, my column name is activity plan, I will be writing activity plan is equal to average. Okay, that is what my function name, right? I want average, then I will be writing average. After that I will be writing table name. Table name is what? Sheet 1. And after that column name. Okay, that is we are, that is what we can create measures. Okay, any other name also we can give to our measures. Okay, now here you can see all the values are there. Okay, all the columns are provided. Okay, to create measure you have to create the custom column. Okay, on custom column you have to write the particular value. Okay, measure name. Okay, any other measure name you can provide. Okay, this is our what? Activity plan. You can see this is column of our activity plan. If we want average value, okay, for creating the average value we are using the explicit measures. Okay, three three ways are there to create the explicit measure. That is what? From values we can create. Second is what? From to for right click on particular our column, there also measure, new measure option is there. And third is what? From directly from power query you can create. Okay, measure directly you can create measure from that. Okay, for creating the measure you have to create the custom column. Okay, particular, then you have to give the measure name. Okay, measure name, they measure name, then the function name if I want average. Okay, after that I will be writing table name and then column name. Column name is what? Our activity plan. And table name is what? Sheet 1. Okay, in this way we can create the implicit and explicit measure. Okay, on our implicit measure four functions are provided. Okay, four inbuilt measures are provided. That is what? First, last, count these things. Okay, that is what? Implicit measure. Okay, four are provided. If we want particular other also function, if we, as per our requirement, if we want to use, then we can use explicit measures in our power bi. Okay, in this way we can create the implicit and explicit measures in our power bi. Hope you have understood the major concept. Okay, we have done in our today's video. Okay, on our projects also we have used the measures. Okay, if you have not gone through measures, please go through our projects also. Okay, on project also we have used the explicit measure. Okay, implicit measures we have used for the card. Okay, card visual. And explicit also we have used. Okay, on our Instagram reach analysis dashboard project, and plus Google project, Google Play Store project also we have used explicit measure. Okay, if we have not gone through our projects, please go through our projects and complete all the sessions of our power bi. Okay, if you are new to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon. Okay, thanks for watching this video. Bye bye everyone, and share with your all the friends who want to learn power bi and our all the data analytics course. Okay, thanks for watching this video. Bye bye everyone.